I respect the hell out of this game because
Having met some of the EVE players, you may have noticed a trend. The game tends to attract smart, passionate, often devious people. Managing these people is hard, sort of like herding deranged cats that have been doing lots of drugs. For 13 years, this management burden has been the job of CCP Games, the Icelandic game studio that invented EVE. Since EVE has few rules, CCP has had to work hand in hand with the players to shape the game and introduce new stuff to buy and new places to go. Some of the key input from both sides arrives at FanFest, where important things like wormhole territory get debated.
Are you concerned about how hard it is for us to roll wormholes at this point? Do you feel like it's about the right balance?
The depth of this two-way relationship is unique in the gaming industry.
Welcome to EVE FanFest 2016.
One of the key people who shaped the vision of EVE is CCP's longtime CEO, Hilmar Palsson. Hilmar is something of a philosopher when it comes to Iceland, science fiction, and the role that EVE may play in nothing less than the evolution of the human species. Why does it make so much sense that this game started in Iceland?
When you're a kid in Iceland, you develop a clear sense that the country is here to kill you. And if you don't pay attention, you're just gonna die. Where you have volcanoes and blizzards and avalanches and God knows what. You really have to band together against the elements.
EVE started out from humble beginnings. 3 young computer-savvy Icelanders raised the money to build EVE by selling a board game called Heddaspiel, or the Danger Game in English, which ended up being a smash hit. Funds in hand, they leapt from the dining room table to the stars, building a beautiful and iconic interpretation of life in space. As Hilmar sees it, EVE might now provide a roadmap for an interstellar society.
We very much think about the game as a construct to inspire the manifest destiny of mankind, which is to grow beyond this planet. So we kind of look at EVE Online the closest thing you have today to live in space. So, and we believe by giving hundreds of thousands and millions of people that experience and that dream, we will bring closer to us the desire and drive to make it actually concretely happen.
CCP has just released a new game called Valkyrie. It's a pure blow-em-up, high-action space war game, built for the virtual reality headsets just coming to market. Investors have recently poured money into CCP, betting that it will figure out how to merge the best parts of EVE and Valkyrie, and create the first meaningful virtual social network. Where do you see all this technology heading?
What we wanted to do with Valkyrie was to do something way more immersive. Something like immediately impactful on your kind of emotional state.
take him down. Nice job, nice job. All right, S-I-N.
EVE does that differently because it's more slow-paced and methodical. It does more to your brain than to your heart. And ultimately, the dream is to kind of merge these two concepts.
Hilmar didn't invent EVE, but this guy did. He's Rainier Harderson, one of the 3 co-creators of the game. He explained the origins of EVE to me near a monument located beside the Reykjavik Marina. It was built to honor the EVE players with their gamer handles etched into the base. All during FanFest, people come to find their names and pay homage to the game.
People feel very passionate about this, and the strange thing about it, when you log into EVE, it doesn't feel like you're playing a game. It feels like you're logging into a real world, and these people feel it too. And the reason is because it's really about human, it's about humans interacting. It's about human emotion. It's, whatever makes us human.
Why do you think people get all that at their jobs and then come and work another job and seek to feel that at home after?
I would say it's kind of a, in a strange, twisted way, it's an utopian, perfect world, right? It's riddled with war and strife and everything, but everyone can, you know, aspire to be something big.